Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to have you here today. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be part of this webinar. Okay, my name is Bati Ekpanyong, and I work with MOFIS Portal International. And today, I'll be showing you some of the new features that we have put together in vStore. vStore is a very easy to use online tool that anybody who is conversant with Facebook, knows how to use Microsoft Word, has an email, can just get on and set up an online store, a complete online store with ease. And we have a couple of people already using vStore, to set up their storefront, and they're doing tremendously well. And today we're going to be looking at 6 new features. There are a lot of other features, but we'll just be looking at six key things that you should do as a store owner, or you should do when you eventually get your own store, because we have store owners, online store administrators, we have sales people here, we have all our partners, all our clients participating today. So we'll look at 6 key things. But before we start, every store owner should endeavor to change the vStore admin password. It's very important. You have to change your password. You can't continue to use the default password that was, given to you. Anything is possible. Someone can get on it and begin to manipulate things and all of that. Remember that anything you do from the admin end appears on the front store. So you have to ensure that you change that password. Even when you're setting up a new store for someone, as a vStore expert, you also ensure you change the password. And when you're done, you hand over this store to the owner. By training the person, you also train the person to change his or her own password immediately. If you need to do anything on that system, you can always ask for their password. When you're done, they can also change the password to whatever they like. It is important, very, very important, that you change your password. Okay, so the first thing on my list today is how the template switch key works. So we're going to take a look at how the template switch key works. Then after that, we'll see how to control special labels. How you can also issue out discount vouchers, and how people can comment and rate each product on your online store. It is very important. That feature is very important. It will help your search engine optimization process. Then for SMS alerts, every store owner, every vStore will have to switch to NYS Mobile. And you can also, incorporate your own SMS portal, if they have a standard API. But all those using my PE, that portal.mofisportal.com, will have to switch to NYS Mobile. It is very important. Then we'll also look at template specific settings. That's for templates that are responsive and themable. The store owner will be able to change the background color, change the text color, change the footer and the header images, by simply working with these template specific settings area. Then right now, because of the fact that we are not just setting up an engine that will help create an online store, we're also thinking of tools and avenues we can use to ensure that store owners, drive traffic to their sites organically. So one of the key ways that we're doing that is through the affiliate link system. So every user, that's every staff, every admin person that logs in either to register product or to send out SMSs or send out emails or manage orders or deliver information, whatever. If it's one person that is handling it at the moment, no problem, because no two stores are at the same level. You can give all these categories of people an affiliate link so that each time they broadcast this information either via Facebook or Twitter or whatever channel they use, and people come to the site, you're able to know that, okay, this customer that just signed up on the site is from XYZ staff. And amazingly too, you can also introduce the same thing to your customers, so that apart from just buying from you, they can also distribute the link, your website link, on their social media platform or social media account, and others will come to your site and you can reward them. So the affiliate link system will look at it also. Then the ability to when registering products, ability to either register the product description in plain text or use the HTML formatted description option. So we'll look at these 6 things within the next 43 minutes. So let's go straight to the first one, which is how the template switch key works. And once again, welcome to the MOffice Academy webinar organized to showcase some of the new features available on vStore, how the template switch key works. Okay, because of the fact that store owners can choose to change the look and feel of their site from time to time, decided to set up a team that will be responsible for adding new templates to the vStore network. And when once the store is set up, an online store is set up for a client using vStore, we expect that within 65 days, the store would have gone live, have started getting a lot of customers and orders from different parts of the country and part of the globe. But if the store owner decides to change the look and feel of his or her store to something else, after 65 days, the person will need to request for a template change key. We look at this, you see it's called template change key. You have to key it in. It's a 10-digit, key, alphanumeric, that has expiry dates, but within that period of time, let's say 7 days, you can choose to switch from one template to the other. But right now, the highest you can do is just preview any template, but you'll be able to switch, because this particular store, has been around for over, let's say 4 or 5 years, and we don't sell anything here. We just use this particular account to test run new features before, we announce them. Okay, so whenever you want to switch from one template to the other and you need a key, and your store is 65 days old, then you request for a key, we give it to you, and and you can switch from one template to the other. But just ensure you make up your mind before your key expires. Okay, so the next thing I want to look at is how to control special label, discount vouchers, comments through rating. I visited, okay, let's look at this site. Okay, great. And at the same time, let's look at moffice appstore.com. Now, mofficeappstore.com, we don't tell anything here, and Amaget look alike, but there's something I want to point out when it comes to special label. If you want your special label, you want people to be able to see things like this on your site, or things like this on your site, it means that you have to go to edit-based configuration, click on it, go to site behavior settings section, and look at this, show product special label. If you set it to 1, it means that you want to be able to put write special labels for product. But if it's set to 0, it means you don't want that. You don't want this particular feature. Okay, so for this particular demonstration, it's set to 1. You observe that you see things like 17% off, and here you see things like a hot deal. I'll explain why it is like that. At the point of registering a new product, if I come to product and click on register product, you notice that there's a special label field just immediately below special price expiry date. So when once you key in anything here and you have a special promo going on, that's where you have a price, then you have a special quantity and special price, that's the promo price, and you also pick a date in the future, as in that the promo will expire. If you don't key in anything here, if you don't type in anything here, the system will do the math, see the percentage discount, and display it here in the special label. As you can see, 17%, 17%, 15%, and all. But if you don't gain any, if you don't want the percentage to appear, all you just do is come here and type whatever you want here. So in the case of this particular store, what they just did is they typed hot deal. They just typed this hot deal you see here, just typed it in at the point of registering this product. You keyed it in here. But while this other store, that's the demo store, moffice demo store, because this store is owned by moffice Portal, left this field blank. Of course, but once you change all of that, you have to always come here and register. You can take time to look at the form, because I'm actually talking to people who are already conversant with the vStore platform. We're just looking at the new features, not everything. Okay, so the next thing is discount vouchers. Still from the site behavior settings, configuration menu, edit-based configuration, So you can see site behavior settings, Okay. You scroll to, we are focusing on the last four. These last four. We've looked at this and allow use of discount vouchers. Is what we are looking at now. There's certain sites you visit and you see they give you codes. They say, okay, use this code when you're checking out. Just key it in and you enjoy 10% or 5% or it's set amount. Spend XYZ amount and enjoy XYZ thing. If you want to run that in your store, you just set this to 1. If you don't want it, you set it to 0. For the purpose of this demonstration, we're setting it to 1 so that we show you how it works. The moment you set this to 1 and save, you can always have access to it. So each time you come to orders from order menu, you can create discount vouchers. Click here to create discount vouchers. You can see a form here where I can tell the system to auto-generate a unique code. Then I pick when this code is going to, as in the voucher is going to expire or how long it's valid for, Then I pick if it's a single usage or multiple usage. So if it's multiple usage, it means the customer can always use that particular code from time to time. If it's single usage, it means that the customer can only use it once. So I'll pick single, and I can choose if it's going to be percent based or if it's direct amount. If it's percent based, that means here I'll say 10, 20, 15, 14, 1%, 2%. So system knows that, okay, whatever you're buying, 1% of it, 2% of it, 10%, whatever you set here, if you choose percent, will be calculated and subtracted from the total figure, as discount. But if you pick direct amounts, here you just key in the amount. So I'll say 10,000, and the last field here is where you set the minimum order amount applicable, which means until the customer spends that amount, that person cannot have access, to enjoy this particular discount. So even if the person has the code, so long as the person's minimum order, is not up to the figure you set here, the person will not enjoy it. So you can always leave it like this, which means whatever, even if the person is buying stuff worth 1,000, the person will get 10,000 discount, which doesn't make sense. So you'd want the person to spend more, let's say 100,000, to enjoy 10% discount. So at the moment that is done, you can create. So once you do that, we already have a couple of vouchers we've created. You just come here, search. You can see I'd already created one. I plan to just create one voucher, during this session. And if you look at, this is the voucher, this is the code. This is the code. And I can choose to pick this code now, send it via SMS, send it as email, put it on Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, put it everywhere, where I want my customers to come from, and say, okay, use this code and enjoy 10% on XYZ websites, and people will begin to go there, and if you don't want the promo to continue again, you can disable it. You can disable it even while it hasn't expired yet. Then as people use it, the system will be giving you the count here. But for this one, it means someone will have to spend 100K minimum to enjoy this 10K if the person uses this code. Okay. The next thing is comment stroke rating. Comment stroke rating is very important. Let's go back to configuration, edit-based configuration, which is the engine room of every visitor account. We are focusing on this 4. Okay, so allow use of product rating stroke reviews. If you want people to rate products that as on your store or comment on them, you have to set this to 1. Else you set it to 0. Okay, the moment this is on, customers can begin to rate products. Like if I come to this particular store, you can see that ability to rate items. But if you're not a registered customer, you will not be allowed to rate items. Not be allowed to do that. Not be allowed to rate items. So if you look at this, if I click on write review, before I can post my review, I'll have to key in my username and my password. Okay. Yes, let's move on. Okay, but at the same time, when people rate products, like now I come here and give this item five star, I have to put the title, I have to put my nickname, I have to put my location. I also have to put, my comments, then post my review. But then once that is done, because from here, product rating stroke reviews are auto approved, it means that when once a customer clicks on write review and sends user a review, other customers will be able to see it instantly. But if you set this to 0, which I advise you do for now, because your computer can get on the site and just begin to post all sort of things, on your site. So you set the stuff to 0 so that you can always, come here under product, view review stroke comments. And check the ones you're interested in and enable them. So at this, once you click on enable and execute, users will be able to see it. The ones you don't want them to see, you check, you select, because you can have more than one, record. You click on disable and execute. End users, as in your customers, won't see it. It's important that you do it that way. Very important you do it that way. For now, very important, so that you don't do a lot of work to bring customers to your site, and one comment of maybe delayed in time of delivery or bad product review and all of that scares them away. Okay, so the next thing now we'll have to look at is why you need to switch to nysmobile.com for SMS. We've decided to make VStore more stable. you know, by collaborating with an SMS company that will not just give us SMS at a good rate, but will also ensure that the delivery rates are also very high, you know. And prior to this time, we've been working with one of our sister company, that my PA, their free SMS platform. But right now, we've decided to move to something more robust, which is NYS Mobile. So I would advise that every visitor owner, or existing ones and the ones that you plan to set up stores for, you create SMS account for them from here by visiting nysmobile.com. A simple sign-up form. And once the account is created, the user ID will be assigned to you, and the moment the user ID is assigned to you, you also know. Let's click on register. This is a registration form. You set your password, you key in the image here, just to verify you're human. If you're not very sure what the image is here, you can click on renew image, then sign up just once. But if you take a look at this, you notice you can send out personalized SMS, you can send out merge SMS, you can send out bulk SMS, you can send out single SMS, you can view delivery reports, you can schedule SMSs. So apart from just having SMSs linked to your store, you can send all these kind of messages and also view all these reports using this platform. And most of these things were now available on my PA platform. Okay, so it's important, if you're not on NYS Mobile right now, that you get on NYS Mobile. Very important, very, very important. Okay, the moment that is done, you'll be wondering, okay, so how do I connect it to my store? It's very simple. If you go to your back end, from configuration menu, you click on edit base configuration. You see under the SMS settings section, you see this. This is the API, for M-Office portal. But if you want to, once you sign up with what's it called now? That's NYS Mobile. All you need to do is this. You come here, you copy this, you paste it here, and this URL, this place, you just change it to NYS Mobile. Whatever your user ID is, maybe 500, 1000, 600, 300, you key it in here, and your password, you key it in here. That's the password you choose on NYS Mobile. You key it in here, and you save. Okay, so we plan to cover a couple of things like switching to NYS Mobile, special labels, and we plan to do that under 1 hour. But right now, we have just 6 more minutes for this particular session. We'll always fix different sessions and always notify you. There's a poll there. We'd like to know when you'd want us to set up this kind of meetings, either in the morning, the afternoon, at night, midnight. Just let us know. We're able to ensure that we satisfy you. So in about 5 minutes we'll be going off air, for today's session. But like I said, it's our first webinar, so just forgive us if there've been hitches, or you're not getting audios clearly, or the video isn't very clear, whatever. But just let us know, send us your feedback, because we'd like to, improve, so that we can give you the best experience. Okay, so the next thing we're going to look at right now, for today, just is about template specific settings. For template specific settings, we'll just look at that. But we'll look at how to use affiliate links for staff and customers later, then plain description and HTML formatted description later. So for template specific settings, every template, depending on if it's a responsive and themable template, will come with special settings feature. So if you come here and click on template specific settings, if you're conversant with Vista Admin Control Panel, you discover that this particular feature is new. If you click on it, you discover that there's some features here like background color, the text color, background image through texture, and apart from that, you can also set the color you want for the top menu bar and the footer background color. Then save color settings. Then let's scroll up. Okay. From this background color, depending on the kind of browser you're using, you can use this color picker to select any color of your choice. Any color. You can pick any color of your choice. Anyone, anywhere. You can even add custom colors. Once you're done, you click on OK. Then if you don't want this color, you can switch to this, you can switch to that, you can switch to this. So let's use this as a text color and use this as a background image and use this. Let's use red. Save color settings. Yes, I want to do this. Okay, I've saved successfully. For me to see what my store looks like right now, I have to destroy this session. You can see the URL session, the domain name / /session destroy.php. Click enter. Whoa, okay. Looking at the front store now, okay, and you see the effect of what we just did. And you see, look at the footer image, look at the background image, look at the text color. You can see just the way we set them, using that template specific settings. Okay, so this is how much we can take for today. Thank you so much for taking our time, internet resources and all of that to participate, from different parts of the world. We are grateful and keep in touch and let you know, each time we have new webinars, and also let us know your feedback and send us your questions. We'd like to hear from you. Thank you and God bless you.